to think that this truck's been sitting for 5 to 10 years and really hasn't been touched at all, and that it's just on the road driving. Unbelievable. All right, we want to give you a little heads up about what the next video is going to be about before we just go into it, because it's about a year old. It's been sitting in the drawer. Haven't finished editing it. Finally getting around to it. This is a truck that I bought about a year ago. It was we saw a barn find or a field find. Been sitting for about 10 years. Hadn't run. Got it running. This video just kind of walks through the process of getting this truck running, driving it home, and also buying the John boat, which later had the 200 horse put on it. So now this truck is used for just kind of venturing around. My father drives it. He's got a nice camper that goes on it.
A little different than what we've been posting, but wanted to get something out there on the channel for everyone to see.
These 9-to-5s.
Yeah, these 9-to-5s
they make it tough.
It's a punch to the gut when trying to get YouTube videos out, but hopefully this summer we'll get some good stuff out.
All right, so here we are out at my new friend Bud's, and he's been buying and selling stuff at the auctions for the past 40 years. And this is what he's got now. And there's probably 50 trucks in here, and airboats and generators, everything you can imagine that you'd find in an auction, it's out here. All right, so this is one of our higher items of interest here. This is an older 12-valve Cummins. We're gonna start here. There's a lot of places you could start, but this seems like a good one.
The truck drove and run good. The air didn't work.
Okay. All right.
It had been sitting when I parked it there. It had been sitting for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
If you look at the tag on it, you tell when's the last time it was run.
Okay.
It's still got the tag on it. It's got the title here. Shortly before I got it.
Oh, she's got fluid in her. It's green too. It's not just water.
Well, that truck was a good truck. It was a good, dependable truck.
Let's see what happens to her. Anything. Not sure how good our connections are. Let's check our connections here. We don't have a brush, so we're using a screwdriver to kind of scratch up these terminals.
What you want to hear, wasn't it? It's real clean.
You mind if I get it running, just back it out of this?
Yeah, you can back it up.
All right, let's go ahead and do that then.
Just go back over to those truck, they don't blow anything.
Okay, that makes sense. When I put it in gear, I'm putting it in neutral and letting it pump some fluid through it and see if it'll then want to function properly. There we go. Alright, nah. But oh, look what we have back here. Ooh. This could be very fun. Oh, this. Alright, so this fire truck, as cool as it is, it's got a blown motor. So we got to take that one off the potential
roster there. But, you know, got a nice patina to it. Oh, yes. Oh,
I have everything lined up.
yeah.
Yeah, like 15-year-old trees around them.
Yeah, 15-year-old trees. Oh, the Silver Spurs Hunt Club. This is a gem. Unfortunately, it's cool. It's cool, but unfortunately, it's just not for us. Okay. So this one, decent chance that it's a solid truck.
Yeah.
When's the last time this one was running?
It's been 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years. Okay. Yeah, this could be a solid one here for Tinkleman. As your daily driver?
It was at one time, yeah.
Why'd you stop driving it?
4 doors.
Okay.
I hate 4 doors.
Yeah. But you know what they say.
What's that?
They say 4 doors for more whores.
Yeah. You know what? Them whores don't buy no gas.
Alright. You wanna try and crank her?
You do it.
Alright, I'll do it.
You get the privilege.
So right now we're gonna try and do something out with this boat here in the truck and then figure the other stuff out later. So I'm giving this a good once over. It's a decent little 1448 John boat. It is riveted, but it appears to be someone's making a noise. That was that can there. It's got a Mud Bunny 27 on it with a Kohler, and this was supposed to be running not too long ago. So I just sold my mud boat that was just like this, and I think this is the Lord's sign that I should have another one. Okay, so you got the title for this, and you got the title for the boat.
Yep.
Let's talk on just those two right now.
Go get your money.
Okay, go get the money. He says.
Bills.
We can do $100 bills. Now, could I one slight contingency? Put some air in the tires and make sure it'll run and drive up the road to make sure I can drive it home.
I don't know where you drive it home. Not, but you're welcome to try, yeah.
Okay, we'll try that. I'll do a quick run up down the street and just make sure I
Try, yeah.
once it leaves here and the money's in your hand. If the transmission blows or anything happens, that's on me.
It's out the gate. That's the way.
It's out the gate, right? It's out the gate.
You got the title of both of them, and they're out the gate.
Okay, I like the sound of that, and it's only got 150,000 miles on it. Those are kilometers. Pretty clean. Dashboard's not cracked. Completely rust free. It's kind of a grandpa truck, and then it's sat for the last 10 years, pretty much. So, seems to be like a good buy. Hey, don't be taking on my bedding now. I'm gonna need to take a nap in a little bit.
I'm gonna leave you some extra.
Yeah, leave me some bedding. I wonder what kind of pictures are on this little guy.
Ain't no telling.
No telling.
I don't have no idea.
Probably have something to do with what happened in that bed.
You going to record?
Oh yeah. I feel like I need to put these on if I'm gonna drive this thing.
There you
If
go.
I'm gonna drive it properly,
There you go. If you're gonna drive it, probably you need one.
I need these. If you buy an older diesel truck and it comes with these, you know you're getting a good one.
There you
All right, let's take it for a quick little loop.
On the block, man. Can't really see up there.
Yeah, I can't really see out the windshield.
Okay. What are you gonna do about that? That's life.
Here, I'll take my old shirt here.
Rip it down a little bit. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do anything. Look at that pretty smile. Oh yeah, buddy.
Let's put her really through paces here.
Squealy.
See if she'll burn them. This is what you should do on a test drive.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
I'm happy. I feel like this is a very solid purchase.
I would agree, sir.
We didn't like it. No, I like it a lot. Go ahead and check and make sure these match up, and they do for both the boat and trailer, or boat and truck. So 96 Dodge, 2008, and looks good to go. He's got his cash there. He's a happy camper. Tires are aired up. It's a good day. We got tail lights.
No.
It's a thought that counts.
Yeah.
You're gonna be right behind him anyway, right?
Yep.
Alright, we're off.
Keep you updated as we go. Alright, been on the road for about 5 minutes now. Everything seems pretty good. The tires sort of smoothed out as we got rolling. And this thing really is in pretty good shape. I mean, the dash has got one crack in it, but all this feels almost new. Very smooth, very quiet. You know, got the new mud boat behind us. Really not a whole lot to be complaining about right now. Life is pretty good. Getting some fresh diesel in her. What a rig. This is quite the setup. Very pleased to think that this truck's been sitting for 5 to 10 years and really hasn't been touched at all, and that it's just on the road driving. Unbelievable. I think she'll clean up really nice. Alright, we're almost home. No issues. Very pleased.
And
Is this guy paying for you?
no.
Stop. Stop. Okay, we got a battery hooked up and some gasoline robbed from another tank or from another boat. And let's see what this thing will do. Don't have a key. I'm sure one of my keys might
Something might work.
work. I don't expect much out of this, but
Worth a shot.
it's on the on position. Let's go ahead and we'll just jump. We'll get the jumper cables and jump it. Let's see here. That's not a bad sign. Go ahead and get her cleaned out here before we do some pressure washing. Dude, what do you got for this? Pretty yummy.
Gas cans.
What tape did he throw out?
Their cassette tape.
She threw out a George Strait's greatest hits.
Wow.
That makes me
That's
sick
a party
to my
foul.
stomach.
Party foul.
Go ahead and clean this little piggy up. All right, so we just pressure washed this side and it came out pretty good. It's definitely, the paint's not in great shape, but no more mildew. All right, we're driving back home to Orlando. About a 4-hour drive. Got all our goodies in here. Got the puppy. It's all cleaned up. The truck has actually been very good. Been driving it the past 3 days, and the only concern I have is these mamma jammas. Lots of dry rot. Also, trailer bearings. I haven't checked those at all. This one, the sidewall is falling apart, but that's just the outer part. That's just the skin. That's like an onion. They peel like an onion. That's just the skin. That's fine. Okay, we've been on the road about an hour. No tires have blown yet, thankfully. There's a slight jiggle from some imbalances in the tires, and you'll have that with 12-year-old tires. All the temps are running good. Truck's really cruising right along. I did change the oil and top off all the fluids before I started driving this thing. But other than that, I've done nothing else to it except put a battery in it and air up the tires. So to be able to do that, let a truck sit for 12 years, hop in it and run, I'm pretty impressed. So things are looking well for the Dodge right now. We made it out an hour and a half before the first one went. Nice little skid mark there. We were going along and about a 3-second vibration and then a big old skadoosh, and she blew and she was sliding, and I tell you what, it took some driving though. So the plan, there's no spare on this. That would have made too much sense. So there's a tire center about 8 miles down 27. So we're just gonna kind of scooch our way down in the grass. All right, let's get to scooching. Only about 7 miles of this. This will be fun. Currently, I'm playing away the flop part of the tire and trying to get it down to just the little sidewall pieces. That way I can drive without it getting tangled up and ripping my brake lines off, or just generally it's very obnoxious with this much slopping around. So the tools I have to work with are the fillet knife, broke the tip already, and pliers, and we're making pretty good progress. Yeah, I'll try to show you this one-handed, but we're grabbing one piece and we're just slicing. And the sidewall here is pretty sliceable. So we're just doing that all the way around. Get all the flops off. All right, it only took about 20 minutes. That tire is flayed off. Huge endorsement to Bubba Blade here. They, any old knife can flay a fish, but cutting up a tire, that takes some power. With the tire cut off, it's much smoother. We're able to cruise at 20, no real concerns, except for my paint. There's a lot of rocks are being slung up. But at this point, we got to get the tire shop before they close, and keep this rig on the road. We got a load to deliver here. This bass boat, it needs to be there on time. Now we're going for the bridge. Oh, not a good sound. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. I managed to find the only tire shop in Dixie County. And they're gonna get me a good used tire for $40. You can't beat that. That is very cash money of them to do that. And oh, it feels good to be back on the road, cruising right along. It's actually smoother now than it ever was, because that tire, I think, had a flat spot in it. And now that that's fixed, this thing's just cruising, buttery smooth. We blew the tire at about 3:30, and it's 5:30, so it's a good 2-hour delay. We got 150 miles to go. Hopefully, the rest of them hold together. See, Dixie, you see how good you have it? You could be in a cage.